Good afternoon. Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. So what we did in our last practical? Part modeling and assembly modeling is over. Next, we'll see drafting. So we will draw various views. We will create rather than draw. So this is the model. This flange.prd. We already created this. So we just need to go to start drafting. And here select the standard size A3 and scale 1:1 and okay. So this is our sheet and we need to create in base view, click it front and click the left mouse button like this, close. So this front view is being created. And as we have already modeled it, we just need to assign the dimensions. So you can select invert dimension or you go to the specific dimension. So you want to give diameter dimension, just go click it, click the outer circle and the dimensions will be assigned. Next, this hole, you can go to the dimensions, whole dimension, click it and 5 has been assigned. Okay, in this way you can assign various dimensions. Now if you want to create a different view, say side view or sectional view, you can go to insert here and view. So there are different number of options available, or here on this ribbon we have the options. So we can create number of views. So we will create sectional view. Just click this, then read on this title bar. What is written? Select parent view. So already we have this view. Just click it, and after that you can read define cut position. Okay, means this line with arrows is nothing but the section plane. Okay, top view of this plane. So we'll select center of this circle and just position the sectional plane, and after that and move the cursor this way. So we will get the sectional view again on a single click. So you can imagine how much time has been saved by using this CAD software. Next, we will assign dimensions here. Go invert dimension, can give the dimension like this, or you can select two lines, and the distance between these two lines you can assign. Next, we'll see detail view. What is a detail view? So if you have got certain portion of our drawing view where very small entities are there, and we want a zoomed view of that. For example, here we have got this keyway. Okay. So its detail view we want. Just go to insert view and detail view. Okay, here there are number of options. Means so detail view can be circular, rectangular, or you can select any of this. So circular, and then we need to define the center point and the boundary point of that circle. Now, how much portion you want to zoom, you can say. So I will click this center line, center of this line, and just drag your mouse to decide the diameter or the radius of this circle. Just click it, and then we need to place this view somewhere. Here you can change the scale to 2:1 or 5:1 if you take it look like this. And one more thing, you can label it like a circle. Close. You can see the detail view of this keyway. Okay. It's given here. You can assign the dimensions here. Dimensions is assigned here. So in this way you can create various views, and it will save huge amount of time, as we have seen in the need of geometric modeling, where if we use this geometric model, we can save time by using various features. In that we had one drafting, okay, sectional views, detail views, all these things, dimensioning. Okay, any doubt in this? You want to ask something? Okay. Then now if you want, you can save it. Save कर सकते हो इसको. Yes. Close it. And after that, now we will perform the drafting operation for assembly. So now explosion. Click open main assembly, and here is the assembly. Again, go to start, go to drafting. Start drafting. Same thing, select this A3 size and you can give the name. Click OK. Yeah. So this TFR ISO mode model view can assign like this. Close. So this is the trimetric view or isometric view, you can say. After this, now in an assembly there are number of components. Okay, and generally whenever we draw one assembly drawing, what we need bill of material. So bill of material is nothing but a table in which number of components in the assembly with their details, okay, are shown. So here you can go to the part list, you can go to insert, table and part list, okay, and anywhere on the sheet you can click. So here you can see the table where number of components. The first component is disk, quantity is shown. Okay, only one disk is there. Then second is key. Number of keys are 2 because we had the two shafts. Again, shafts are 2, flange 2, and sub assemblies are there. So in this way, we can have bill of material. Now in our case, we have say 5 components. No, 5. You imagine if you want bill of material for an engine assembly, so how many components will be there? And how much time will be required if we are not using CAD software to create this bill of material? You can imagine. Okay. Whether this screen is visible? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next option, okay, in assembly is auto balloon. Okay. So it will give the numbers, whatever numbers are there for a particular part. Okay. It will assign numbers, balloons. So select objects, select this one and click. So you can see 1, it refers to the disk, 2 refers to the key, 3 the shaft, 4 is the flange, and 5th one is the sub-assembly. So in this way, you can use the auto balloon option. Okay. Now again in assembly, you can have a number of views: front view, top view, कोई भी view आप ले सकते हो. So you need to go to insert view option, okay. Base view. Can use this. So I'll just place it here, and again can give the dimensions. Like this. Cylindrical dimensions, parallel, vertical, horizontal, inferred dimension, can select like this, can give the dimensions. Okay. So in this way you can create number of views. कोई भी view आप कर सकते हो. Just you need to go to base view. Base view में जाना है और यहाँ से just select front. To change it to front, it will place this view here like this. Okay. So if you have got any doubt, you can ask. Next, part modeling again. We will model this impeller blade. Can you see this impeller blade?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just go to new, select modeling, part modeling. Okay. And we will create this. A step-by-step procedure is given here. Okay, in this PDF you can follow this. So first of all, we need to create this sketch. This sketch हमको बनाना है. This one. Okay. We need 2 points. These 2 arcs. Okay. We need to generate. So we need 2 points. Center point is already there. Another point is 11.75, 6. So just go to insert, sketch in task environment, and just select the plane, this XY plane, click OK, and go to point dialog box here. Now first point is at the origin 0, 0, 0, click OK. Hole has been created here. Next, the coordinates are 11.75, 6. 75, 6. Okay. So 2 points are created. Next, we need to create one arc with radius 1.5 here. So center is origin and is 1.5 and in this 180, just click it. So one arc has been created here. Next, we need to create another arc with radius 0.5 here. Okay. So instead of creating arc, I will create circle with diameter 1. And radius of the arc is 0.5, so diameter will be 1. And after this, join these two with one arc, 3-point arc. So just click it and this one and place it somewhere. Okay, don't bother the location or the size of radius of this arc, will change it later. You ensure that these two arcs, okay, this one and this one, is tangent. Similarly, these two are tangent. So the symbol is there, they are tangent to each other. These two, I have a doubt. Let's go to constraints, select these two. So here, just click tangent. So these two will become tangent to each other. Okay. Next, similar way, 3-point arc is to be created from this endpoint to this one. So these two arcs are tangent to each other. We need to assign the constraint to this one and this one. Tangent. You can see the required profile we got. This one. Then go to quick trim and trim this much portion. We got this. Next, we need to change the radius of this upper arc to 18 inches. Upper arc show hai. So just double click the dimension, enter 18, and bottom one radius is 15. So double click 15. So we got this. Next, we need to give this dimension from this center point to the center point of this arc 13.19. Just go to dimensions and here parallel dimensions. Click this center and this one. Sorry. Parallel dimension. This vertex and this one. So existing is 14.28. Just enter 13.19. Enter. So we got this sketch. Just go to finish sketch, and this is our sketch. Next, we need to create this cone. ये cone हमको create करना है. So just go to the dialog box, cone with diameter and height. You can see the base diameter is 15 inches, top diameter is 8 inches, and height is 16.28. And in the vector, negative x means in negative x, the cone will be created. Its axis will be parallel to x, but in negative direction, it will be created. And one more thing we need is the base point, or the first point. Okay, from that point it will be created. Right now it is at origin. So if I click show result, what will happen? It will create the cone at this point. Okay, I don't want this. I want it at x is equal to 14. So here just go to this insert point dialog box, enter 14, click OK. This is this OK. And go to static wireframe, and this is our sketch inside this cone. Next, we need to extrude this in normal direction, that is Z direction. So just go to extrude dialog box, select the curve, this one. Okay, and end value 12, and Boolean operation unite. So go to shaded with edges, and if you select unite means it will unite this extrude with this cone. Click OK, and this is our first blade. Okay, now we need 5 such blades. Total numbers 5 चाहिए, 5 चाहिए हमको. क्या करें? Yes. Let's go to instance feature circular array and select this extrude. Click OK. General, and we need 5 numbers, and if you divide 360 degrees with 5, okay, it's 72 degrees. They are 72 degrees apart. Click OK and select datum axis. Sorry, point and direction, and here you select x axis. About x axis, we need to create this array. Click OK. Click this one. We'll get this. So with very few steps, we can create complex geometry. Next, a hole is to be created from this side. Diameter is 4 inch and height is 16 inch. We'll go to, so you can use hole feature also directly, or you can use cylinder, okay, and use Boolean operation subtract. So here we'll use cylinder with diameter 4 inches and height 16. Vector direction will be x. and from this side it is to be created. So just click specify point and go to this arc. It is showing center of this arc. So select this center of the arc and just reverse the direction. And in Boolean operation, select subtract. Okay. So the cylinder is being subtracted from this. Next, one more cylinder is to be subtracted with diameter 0.275 and height of 0.25 from the smaller diameter side, A sides. Same thing, go to cylinder and 0.275 is the diameter, height is 0.25, direction will be X and specify the point, this center, subtract, click OK. You can see it has been subtracted. If you want to change the color, let's go to Edit, Object Display, select this, click Color, and can assign any color of your choice. This. Okay. Now, instead of using this extrude, okay, straight blades, if you want curved blades, so what is to be done? Say we will delete this extrude, okay, and here the sketch has been created in XY plane, okay, and what we will do in YZ plane, we will draw one arc, and along that arc we will sweep this cross section. Okay. Go to insert sketch in task, select this plane, click OK, and go to arc. Before that, we need to create one point in this direction at a distance of 12 inches, because we want our blade 12 inches from this plane. Point. So here absolute coordinate system we are using. So in absolute coordinate system, it should be Z equal to 12. Okay. And working coordinate system, it is Y equal to 12. So we will use absolute coordinate system and see the point has been created. Next, go to arc, 3-point arc, select the center, then select this point, and the radius say 10. Finish. Insert, go to sweep along a guide. Select the section Then select the guide curve, click OK. Boolean operation, unite, okay, with the existing body. Go to shaded and see the result. The blade is been curved. Then instance feature, circular array, sweep, 5, angle 72, click OK. X-axis, OK. So in this way, we have changed our blade. Okay. Modification is very easy. Say at any point of time, if you want to change the sketch, the guide curve, okay, we can change. Right click it, edit with rollback, and say instead of R10, if I give 15 and finish, you can see the result. No need to change other things, just we have changed the dimensions in the sketch and everything is being modified in the software itself. Okay. So this ends today's session. We will stop here. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, sir.